and Legacy.
And he's playing Burn.
Oh yeah, and he's been, starting it up with black, red aggro and standard base red, obviously. We've got news that Kyle Lee is actually playing mono green. So, what does it say? Jivens Macdaniel. There.
2014.
He has it upside down. He may want to fix that.
Yeah, that's Jacob Ross. He was our commentator last week.
Actually, yes. So you get to see
Jacob play.
Yeah, a little behind the curtains. We do actually play Magic.
We do.
We do.
My butchered feature match from round 1 last week.
That's true.
It just doesn't exist, actually.
You can check
And then my
on our YouTube channel.
And
You
then
can check on our YouTube channel. It has me losing in the last the first 5 seconds of the video. It's like a cut to there being life bane zombies and me being attacked, and then it's just over.
What a coincidence! Because there was actually 2 games of me bowling to 5.
I know. It's all.
Against
But that got it.
and losing.
That got it with all the glory, apparently. I watched that and I was like, "Oh, that's really sad."
It was the briefest thing in the world. So, back to the match. I don't think anyone's mulliganing. I think there's still a good pre-game shuffling here. So, what kind of cards do you think a mono green deck is playing in Modern?
I hope he's playing Crows and Tuskegee.
Really?
I just want him to.
Legal?
Yeah, Tuskegee is from M14.
Crows and...
I just want him to cast a mana dork into a Crows and Tusker into a leatherback.
I know what you're talking about. You're
the
talking
3/3
about
for 2.
Yeah, the 3/3 for 2.
I just want him to just curve out.
Crows and Tuskers the cyclo for basic land.
Colonian Tusker.
Yeah, Colonian Tuskers the 2-drop. Yeah. Maybe Suburban Emissaries. That is a green card. It's not just a red card.
It is.
Speaking of which, Nalaya, the green god, with the burn trees, maybe get some devotion on early. Start beating it down. All right, and it looks like penguin sleeves. So
Penguins. Jacob's on the play, so Mono-Red's on the play.
All right, and that's where they want to be.
They want to be casting them goblin guys.
And we got a good 7-card hand from both players, so we're pretty happy about this. And starts off with a turn 1 Rift Bolt.
Suspend Rift Bolt.
Suspend Rift Bolt.
Go. All right. Well, that is a werewolf. That is wolf-bitten captive.
Yes, that is I believe the 2 mana becomes a 3/3 attacker. Okay. And it flips into a 3/3 to start with.
It flips into a 2/2 that you pay 4 to get. He becomes a 4/4.
Okay. So, that's like one of the few werewolves that's good on the front side.
Yeah. Well, he's good on both sides because it ends up being he flips and he's just a Samaru Hound of Conda. And then, you just play more guys, and then when you get to the point where you don't have to play more guys, he's just...
Speaking of Isamaru's, what happened to the Reckless
Wave?
The
Hellspark.
Reckless Wave kind of just went away in Standard.
Yeah,
okay,
weird.
so Hellspark. Kyle Lee is now at 14.
He's at 15. He blocked. He traded off his guy for that.
Okay, sure. Rampant Growth. A card we're going to be missing from Standard. We have now lost Farseek. And there was no replacement. So
there was no 2-mana ramp spell in Theros.
Well, we're going to be relying on our Gyre Sages, maybe.
They want us to rely on some cool stuff.
Some creatures.
Well, I mean, they gave us a replacement. Let's be honest. that plant.
Yeah, that plant. It's no Overgrown Battlement, but I'll take it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. It doesn't... the thing with Overgrown Battlement was that you could play it and then sit behind some Slag Storms. Yeah. And you can't do that with Anger of the Gods in this guy. So.
No, but I guess that makes him a bit more fair. So we Rampant Growth, and then we unearth the spell Hellspark.
I'm not sure what that is.
I'm pretty sure that card is named Beast Hunt.
Okay.
I think. I don't know.
Okay, so he's looking at the top card of his deck.
I don't know what that card is.
Wait, it could be Recross the Paths. The Clash spell that you put a land into play from your deck. I honestly have no idea what that is. If we could get our commentator to actually let us know what's going on with the spell. It went back to his hand, so I'm pretty sure that's Recross the Path.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
I'm not actually sure what Kyle's doing.
Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm doing either.
Yeah, that's true. Well, he's gonna cast something big and stupid.
Yeah. The only reason I know what that card is, it's actually seen play in Belcher in the sideboard. The deck plays absolutely no lands, and so you would basically just build up to an infinite store count and be able to grape shot your opponent. So
what is
that? Is Scoop Mob? I think it's a Scoop Mob. Yeah. 5 lands in your upkeep, you get plus some counter.
What do you tap the other 3 mana for, though?
It looks like some sort of Rampant Growth effects. I think it was 1 mana for Scoop Mob, 2 mana for a Rampant Growth effect, and then put land in play. Okay. But there's the curious tapping of the other land that's on the far left. You know what? I'm not sure what's going on anymore. We have a Rancor on a Scoop Mob. So
we have a dead creature.
That looks like a Skullcrack. So Kyle Lee will be dropping down to 9 life. And I believe that is Shard Volley and another Skullcrack. Alright, we got him at 6. 6 is a very dangerous number. You do not want numbers...
I'm pretty sure that he just drew a whiteboard bolt.
Okay. You do not want numbers that are divisible by 3 for your life total. Okay. And Kyle Lee picks him up. Green does have good options for life gain.
Yes.
But he does have to draw them.
Yes.
We have Scavenging Uses. We have one of my favorites, Obstinate Bailoff. Was pretty sweet. I played a lot of that card. Thragtusk got the new standard, former juggernaut in the format.
Did some work.
Did a little bit of work.
Did a bunch of the heavy lifting throughout all the standard.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what Kyle Lee is attempting to do.
I mean, and if he wanted to go so deep, there are nourishes. Double green, gate 6 life.
That's true.
It's effectively a counterspell for 2 lightning bolts. So, I mean,
it's true.
Although Jacob Ross has next leveled him with these Skullcracks. So
main deck Skullcracks. So we've been next leveled.
We have been next leveled.
Super next leveled.
Okay. Do we have any idea what the record is on these players?
They both were like 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
But all of our other players have been super featured today already.
That's fair. That's fair.
Besides, there was one match one guy hadn't been on camera.
Mm-hmm.
He was playing up against Blue Red Fairies.
Yes.
But it was Blue Red versus Blue White, so I didn't think that would be too exciting.
Are you kidding me? That's like a good 15-minute feature match.
Yeah.
I know. We can talk about that. There's a lot more gameplay, I feel, in those matches because even if a player roll against a lot or gets a bad hand, they're not under an incredible amount of pressure. They have time to draw these type of things.
Yeah.
So you get a little more gameplay. Although,
Kyle had a lot of turns of doing nothing.
Right.
Game.
Like, Jacob Ross is putting him on a very short clock, so the decisions he is making are a lot more impactful than in a 10-turn game, obviously. Kyle Lee probably kept a hand with a little too much ramp and not enough to do with it.
Yeah.
Scoop Mobs seem to be the only card that really capitalized on the rampant growth, and that's just not where you want to be against.
I want to see him cast an Elder Skullworm.
Oh wow!
How pro would that be? And like untap Elder Skullworm? Can you beat me?
My. Yeah, I mean, if he can get up to 7 lands, we can do it. Was that a Llanowar Elf into a Cultivate maybe to get both your land drops and like explore into rampant growth and then
just get there?
Turn 4 Elder Skullworm. What you got?
Just look at your opponent and throw up your hands.
Right. That is a Colony Heart Expedition. I remember that one from Old Valakut. And Kyle is on the play, so Jacob did in fact take the play. And there is no Mana Elf on turn 1, so Kyle's probably got some ways to make up for the loss of tempo by not having 1 drop. But the Goblin Guide is not gonna let up. So let's see. Looks like he's gonna play the Colony Heart Expedition, which does get a little better when your opponent's attacking you with the Goblin Guide.
Yeah, keep finding them lands.
Keep finding them lands. Once you crack it, it gets a little worse.
How pro is it if Kyle has like Primeval Bounty in his deck and turns all of his rampant growth into like game 3 life?
I mean, he could be doing it.
Like I don't.
Wait, where?
He's just I don't know what he's playing this ramp deck, but I haven't seen what he ramps into.
Right.
Like,
I mean, we saw the Scoop Mob, which was obviously you want a bunch of lands in there, but normally when you see a bunch of ramp spells, you're expecting a Valakut or some kind of big beefy. I mean, I've seen with over the.
You played another Colony Heart Expedition, which probably means he's really
Colony
dead.
Hydra, something like that. The big guys, trample, has got a bunch of green symbols in his casting cost. Yeah, you normally see that type of things that they're ramping into, but looks like another Colony Heart Expedition and a land drop. I mean, it's normally fine if your opponent's not attacking with a Goblin Guide, but unfortunately your opponent is mono red, so you're going to need to do a little bit better. It's like he has a Shard Volley and a Lava Spike, and it looks like a Scalding Tarn in his hand. So Jacobs is curving out. He's got he's filling every single hole with a 1 damage spell, or with a 3 damage spell, so he's not wasting any mana here. So it looks like he's on curve for a turn 4 kill.
And Kyle's putting up 0 resistance.
Exactly. And that Lava Mancer is going to be good for 2 damage. I mean, this green deck has no way to kill creatures outside of Phyrexian mana spells. Or, I guess Prey Upon is the new fight mechanic actually does allow green to kill creatures.
He could really use like an Obstinate Baloth here.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I don't think that Kyle Lee has any in his deck. So, I don't know. Things are not looking good. Looks like a
Dauntless Darbark?
You know, I can respect Dauntless Darbark, but he's not going too heavy into the Tree Folk tribe. He's really just playing this kind of ramp strategy. And I understand.
If that was a Dungrove Elder, that might have been powerful.
Exactly. Like, if you're going to do that type of thing, play Dungrove Elders.
You might be playing both.
Door's closed. It's fine.
But, you know, I don't see Kyle getting out of this.
No. Like I said, Jacob
he's
has...
like, I have 6 damage.
Like I said, Jacob had a spell to fill every blank spot of mana, and that means that a turn 4 kill is going to happen out of Mono Red deck.
Yeah, well, that was that.
And we're going to see if our commentators can put up another match for us, because I believe there's like 35 minutes on the clock.
So
maybe get some Mono Red action back on the table. Actually, Logan might finish the match a little too early. Let's find
Logan. I believe they drew if they're not playing with final round.
Okay, yeah, they were the only 2 undefeated.
They were the only 2 undefeated. Matt Lischkowitz, the man playing Affinity, and Logan Dice, the boy playing Boros.
Yeah, I mean, that's a matchup that can go either way.
It could just really run out either way at random.
I mean, he has the whip flares and everything, but he has the fetch lands for his guys to get so big.
Yeah.
And toughness. And, Jacob Ross has claimed victory, and we are going to go search the room for some other matches.
So, we'll be back.